When you talk, make sure you talk into this thing.
Okay.
That way you can hear what you're saying, because you're going to get a recording of it later.
Oh, okay.
And so if you go, yeah, there was that one thing that I tried to say and you can't hear yourself, it really doesn't help you. So talk right into it. You got me?
Got it.
Okay. So we're going to slowly work through this thing right here.
Sounds good.
Okay. Load looks good. Footwork's not bad. We might be a little long with that back foot.
Yeah.
Or the front foot.
I went to a camp and they told me not even to move my front foot,
Yep.
but it was super uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So I'm still working on that.
I gotcha. Yep. So this front foot, you obviously don't want it all the way back here. But if you have to move it, you want to move it a little bit, that's okay, like right in here. But if you're going all the way back, that's going to throw you off a little bit. Okay. So, yep, not as big a step with the front foot. Okay, we're working through it, and we're wrapping a little bit right here.
Okay.
So you see how it cocks back behind your head?
Yeah.
That's going
I'm
to cause
trying to power up.
Yep, that's going to cause your hands to come out and away from your body. Which, when you're slapping, if you're placed, like if you're like when we finish this swing, you're placing this ball.
Yeah.
Which is okay. But when you're doing this and your shoulders are already turned, like when I turn this front shoulder all the way here, so your shoulders are actually pointing at third base right now.
Okay.
So when you, the only way, I mean, equal and opposite, you know, what's it, Newton's law?
Everything that goes up must come down.
Well, man, kinda. Like everything has an equal and opposite reaction.
Action and reaction. Yeah.
Yep. So your action is you're going to move your shoulders directly towards third base.
Okay.
Your reaction is those shoulders are going to come flying open.
Okay.
Which is going to make your hands come away from your body.
Oh, okay, so that goes back to the pulling my body this way?
Yep, 100%.
Okay.
So when you load right here, your load was great, but then you sunk your shoulders in.
Okay.
And I'm going to get my hands, boom. So you see how your shoulders are already, or your,
Drop.
now I'm pointing at first base.
Okay,
my shoulders are already out. And my hands are away from my body. You see how far away they are?
Yeah, my arm is like straightened.
And this way. Straighten out here is good. Straighten here is bad. So if you get your arms straight and you make this, because your hand's going to make a V. If you make your V out here, that's going to be awesome. But if you make your V here, that's not good. That means I'm losing strength. So go ahead and stand up. Put your arms straight out right now. Like you're going to make contact. Perfect. So I want you to, so right here is what it looks like. I want you to hold my hand, or not let me push you down. Okay. It's not very strong, right? So now if I get this V out front here and I get this elbow into that slot, now don't let me push you down. How much stronger are you?
Much stronger.
Right? And so that's the impact that you're putting on the ball.
Okay.
So when I get my hands out here, I can't be very strong on it automatically.
Yeah.
But when I'm tight and I'm working through it towards the pitcher, I'm going to be a lot stronger.
Okay.
Okay? And let's finish this thing up. See how your hands, that's where your V's at?
Yeah.
It's on your body still. Yep, you want to get it. You want to get extension, but you want to get it towards the pitcher, not over the plate.
Yeah.
Okay? But you're placing this ball as a slapper, and obviously we're talking about a couple different things. So you're placing it, and you slowed your bat down to do that, which is great, and you stop your bat, you placed it, that's awesome. That's I don't know what finishes, how this play finishes, but you probably did really good from a slapping standpoint and trying to place a softball. But I've watched your swing when you swing regular. It looks a lot similar to this. And one of the other things I want to talk to you about is your back half. Instead of using your back half to launch into your front half, which we were just talking about, when I launch my back half into my front half, I'm going to be strong, I'm going to be linear, I'm going to be at the pitcher. But if I sink my weight into my back half and I just spin, I'm going to roll towards first base. So when you're hitting and you're here and you say you have a problem with your shoulder coming out, obviously this, when I roll my shoulder towards the plate, doesn't help. But when I load and I come here and I leave my weight here, all I have to do is finish towards first base.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Whereas if I get off my backside, my hands will track towards the pitcher as opposed to tracking towards first base.
Okay.
Does
So
that
it's
make
just a
sense?
matter of transferring my weight forward?
Yep, 100%. So get from, so you're hitting lefty, send your left knee into your right knee. And obviously you want to get straightened up, you don't want to bend to do it, but I'm going to send my left knee into my right knee, and that's going to keep you on line a little bit more.
Okay.
But your load looks good. I would say from your load to your shoulder, that's where we kind of lose it, where your shoulder rolls in. So keep your shoulder, everything we want to stay in line with the pitcher. So when I load, if you're the pitcher, I want to keep my shoulder here. I don't want to rotate this thing. That doesn't generate more power. That makes you spin off of the softball.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Other questions, comments, concerns?
So it's stay here and then load forward?
Yep, boom, send that knee and that knee. And a lot of times you're actually going to leave the ground for half of a second. So when you go here, it's boom, and my toe will actually come up and plant. So if you're still here, you probably didn't get through it. You want to toe plant.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
But you're not and doing this. It's slow, I'm low, and that's where it's at.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Any other questions?
And yeah, okay, so
Yep.
stay here.
And yep, and don't rotate this shoulder. So when you work, go back to your load. So we want to stay in line with the pitcher. I can keep my head on the pitcher better, right? I want 2 eyes on the pitcher. I want to load straight back. I want to drive, boom, straight into it. Yep, I want to go have a collision with this thing. I want to rotate into it. I want to go have a collision.
Okay.
You hear me? So we talk about staying on the tracks. So you got the batter's box, right? And
Yep.
it points, so your batter's box points.
Like train tracks?
Perfect. It's right at the pitcher. The pitcher has those pitching lines, like in a game. They've got those lines. They have to stay inside, right?
Mhm.
It points right at the outside of that plate.
Okay.
You want to keep your energy moving down those train tracks.
Okay.
If you're spinning off one way or another, something's going wrong.
That
Make
makes sense.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I
Okay.
don't think so.
All right.
Okay.